CCPA requires that we look at the risks associated with how we use automated decision-making technologies because they want to be sure that as we use AI to make decisions that affect consumers, that we've struck the right balance. The goal of the risk assessment is restricting or prohibiting the processing of personal information if the risks to privacy of the consumer outweigh the benefits resulting from that processing. And the benefits can be to the consumer, the business, other stakeholders, and the public. You see, when most organizations think about using these automated decision-making technologies, they're thinking about the efficiency, the invention, the discovery, the increased value, or the improved performance. All of those are valid to be thinking about, but we also have to think about the risks that we pose to the public when we do these things. So we can actually inflict, without thinking it through, the loss of opportunity, bias or discrimination, reputational harm, lost control of personal information, or even regulatory violations. Sometimes when organizations do that risk analysis, they find that they're creating a greater risk to the consumer through, say, bias or discrimination than the benefit that they get from maybe their invention. When this happens, an organization can think of a safeguard, say a manual review of the decision when things could go wrong for the consumer, just to step in and say, I checked this and I found out that this decision, this automated decision, did or did not violate our bias and discrimination policy. When you put those safeguards in place, what you're doing is you're now putting them into a report that goes to the CPPA that says, I did my risk analysis. These are the records that I'm using this processing for. These are the risks to the consumer and the benefit that I expect to get for this organization. This is how I know the balance is right. And you have to describe that correctly under penalty of perjury. So to see how HALOCK has been doing this with duty of care risk analysis for 15 years or so, take a look at our other videos or contact us directly and we're happy to show you how.